guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very fun video where I do book stuff. I haven't done one of these videos in a while and I thought I would start one, and I'm very excited. I have a lot of fun things, bookish things I'm going to be doing in this video, so I'm just going to take you along for the journey. First, I am going to sit here and update my reading journal. I haven't done it in like a week or so because I've been waiting to film this video to like film me updating it. And then I have a bookish haul with some merch, a book that I'm going to show you, and then also just going to tell you what I'm reading. And also I'm going to my local bookstore with one of my friends today, so I might take some clips while I'm there. I do not need to buy any books, literally not allowing myself, but I'll like film maybe some books that I have my eye on that I want to get probably on my birthday, because which my birthday's not till October, but that's when I like allow myself to buy a bunch of books, so I'm kind of like waiting for that. But anyways, that is today's video. I'm so excited to take you along. I thought I'd update my reading journal with you. So I don't love my tracker for July, it's not looking great, but I just update like what I've been reading. I have a few like spreads that I update. Ooh, one of these I can update of my what I read, or 24 books I want to read in 2024. I read one of those, and then I have just like my yearly log and some other spreads, so I'm gonna update that. And I use like some highlighters and pens, and then I have my huge box of crayons by Crayola Super Tips that I use. I need like a bag or something to put these in, but I love these. So anyways, also I have this book here because Ethan has his stuff on the desk. If you're wanting a book rec that's a Christian book, I recommend The Pursuit of God by A.W. Tozer. It's sitting here because my husband wanted to read it because I said I love this book. I think maybe one of our pastors mentioned it, but I love A.W. Tozer. I love his books, and I loved this one. It's very short, very tiny, and I love The Knowledge of the Holy by him, and I also really love The Pursuit of God. If you're looking for like a short Christian read, love this. Anyways, that's sitting here, but I'm going to update my reading journal with you guys. It's been a few days and I wanted to continue this video. I thought I would do a little book haul. I've accumulated some books over the past like week or so. No, a couple weeks, really. And I wanted to show you them. A couple that I bought and a couple that I did not purchase, which is so kind. And then I also have a package that I got in the mail today, which I wanted to show you. So let's do the books. First, I got my pre-order of The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. One of my favorite books of the year, one of my favorite books of all time, one of my favorite romances of all time. So good. This book is so good. Like if you have not read it, you need to. I also got all these goodies with it. So cute. And I got a signed and personalized copy, and it's beautiful. So I'm obsessed with this book. If you have not read it, you need to. The spine, stunning. Next, I got Dishonestly Yours by Kristen Becker Ritchie. This was actually sent to me. I cannot believe this was sent to me. It was sent to me by Valentine PR, which is just crazy. I'm so excited. I've read like half of the Addicted Calloway Sisters series by this author, or these authors, but this is their like new series that they're starting, and it's kind of giving Daisy Hates. I don't really know, but that's the vibe I'm getting, and I've heard really good reviews, so I'm very excited about this. I also got some like really cute goodies that came with my package, which is so nice. Got this like little circle thing, and then I got some stickers. Like this has like a sticker thing on the back. It's so cute. And then a signed like book plate thing, and this little thing that has like a quote from the book or something. I don't know. So excited about that. That's so kind. Next, I bought this at Books A Million the other day. This is A Season for Second Chances by Jenny Bayless. It was on sale for $5, and this has been on my Amazon wish list for literally a couple years. I've been wanting to read this for so long, and so I had to get it because it was so cheap, and I'm going to save it for Christmas, the holidays, winter, and I'm so excited. So this is like a small town, like cozy romance. I don't really know. I've read a book by this author and really enjoyed it, so got this. Very excited about it. And then lastly, I got an ARC at my work. I'm so excited about this. This is The Book Swap by Tessa Vickers. I thought we weren't getting ARCs anymore, but then I saw this on the table, and I'm so excited about it. It comes out September 3rd, and I don't really know what it's about. She donates her favorite book, and then the book turns up a week later with fresh notes in the margins. So it's kind of like a pen pal thing. I don't really know, but I've seen it on NetGalley and I saw one of my friends read it, so I'm very excited about this. And the cover is so cute. I'm so excited to have a physical arc of that. Now I'm going to unbox this that I got today. I got this sent to me from Achievers Must. They reached out and offered to send this, which is so kind. It's these tabs, but it's like kind of a holder for your tabs, and then like pins can go on the side, and it also comes with a bunch of other tabs, which is so exciting. I love to annotate my books, and so I'm so excited to have these and to have extra tabs because I was running out. I'm so excited to use these and like to have this because I feel like it's so hard to like find or like to put your tabs somewhere when you're using them or when you're reading a book. So this is like the perfect spot or thing to put them on, and then it comes with a bunch. So that's so nice. So got that. This is like their bookmate or something like that. So thank you so much to them for sending this. It is so nice. So for this little haul, I forgot to show you something, and it's very important. So I got this shirt and I'm literally obsessed with it. It's from Olga Cree, I think is her Instagram name. I'm not really sure. You've probably seen these shirts or this merch. It's like painted. The artist paints it and then puts it on shirts and stuff. And I had to get this one because it's for the X-Files, and I love the X-Files so much. It's kind of wrinkled, but I've worn it multiple times and I love it so much. I'm obsessed with it. So it's from Etsy. I will link the shop below and her Instagram because you need the shirt. And there's like tons of other books that she has if you want like another book like this. But I'm just obsessed with her art and the shirt specifically. So cute. So as far as current reads, this book came out today and I didn't buy it because I wasn't sure. Well, I don't need to buy any books, but I wasn't sure if I was going to absolutely love it. But I got it on Libby, which I'm so excited about. So it's The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is a spin-off of the Inheritance Game series, which I've read all of them, and the Brothers Hawthorne, and I've actually vlogged reading all of them. I have a reading vlog reading the Inheritance Game series, and then I vlogged reading the Brothers Hawthorne in a video last year, like a 24-hour readathon. So I'm very excited to read this and vlog it for you. I'm only a couple chapters in, but it's already different than what I was expecting. I guess I just went into it with like, no one told me this about this book. I just went into it thinking this. This is not in the POV of any of the Hawthorne brothers or Avery from the Inheritance Games. These characters like that you're getting a POV of are people that are competing in the Grandest Game, which is basically they're competing, doing these puzzles, things like that, to win a huge grand prize. And you're following the characters that are competing in the Grandest Game. You're not following like the Hawthorne brothers, which is kind of disappointing because I love them, but just from the first chapter you gather that, you know that. So I'm gonna read this today and tomorrow probably and see what I think, give you my thoughts. I feel like it's gonna be just a good time. I love Jennifer Lynn Barnes books. I do think The Natural series is my favorite series by her. I just really enjoyed that series. I thought it was so fun. And I did enjoy the Inheritance Games, but not as much. So anyways, excited to see what I think of this, and I'm excited to see what everyone else thinks of this book because I haven't seen obviously any reviews because it just came out today. It's also a lot, or not a lot, but like 100 pages shorter than the Brothers Hawthorne, which is good because the Brothers Hawthorne was just too long. But anyways, I am excited to see what I think of this book. Hello guys. I am clearly in the pool and I'm like reading on my Kindle, but it got overheated, so I have to put it under my towel. But there is a connection between one of the characters, well, multiple of the characters, specifically one of the characters in this book and the Hawthorne family, but I cannot remember what it is. I'm gonna have to like look it up because I know what happened in the Inheritance Game series, but I can't remember this person, but I know there's a connection. But it's been 2 years since I read the Inheritance Game, so I don't remember what it is. But there is a connection, so I need to figure that out because that might, I don't know why, I just want to know. But anyways, I'm only a few chapters in. I literally read nothing last night. Oh, it's the next day. But I came to my parents' house to take some content, and I thought I would read a little bit while I'm here. I can't stay out of the pool very long because it's so hot, but I'm enjoying it. The chapters are so short. That's one thing about Jennifer Lynn Barnes books is they're so short. Like the chapters are so short, so that's fantastic. But yeah, I'm probably only gonna read a few chapters and hopefully read a good bit tonight. We shall see. I maybe need to Google it or ask one of my friends that read the Inheritance Games who this person is because I cannot remember. But I think this is going to be a really good book. It is, I think, a duology because I know there's a second book and it comes out next year. And then she's also coming out with a book of novellas later this year, which I think is going to be so good because it is going to be in the POV of the Hawthorne brothers and Avery probably, which makes me really excited. So it is now the next day, and also I ate a popsicle, so my mouth is red. But I was reading The Grandest Game yesterday. No. what is today? Friday? It's a couple days later actually. The last time I vlogged, I was reading The Grandest Game in the pool, and I got like 40% through. I'm on page like 140 something, and I was just like not feeling it. Like I was just not super interested in reading it, and I feel like the more I read it, the less interested I was. And I think that meant I just needed to take a little break from it, so I stopped reading that, but I will be continuing it, and I plan to finish it in this video. So I paused that, but I'm very excited because I got an arc of But He's My Roommate by Anna Conwell. I've been so excited for this book. It comes out August 15th, and I'm so excited that I got the arc. I'm on her arc team, so every time that I get an email with an arc of one of her releases, I get so excited because I love her book so much. So this is the last book in the Carter Brothers series, and it's obviously a roommate trope, but if you read the like whole series in order, you see like these characters, you see, well, you don't see these characters, but like you see kind of about these characters. Obviously, one of the brothers is in this book, Maverick. He's the last brother. And the female main character you kind of see like, or you hear about in the other books. And I've been so excited for this book. So it's like a romance trope, forced proximity, but the female main character has like a 2-month-old baby, and they kind of like knew each other as like children. The male main character and the female main character's brother were like best friends, and so they kind of all hung out as kids. The male main character, Maverick, his best friend, and then his best friend's sister, who's the female main character, like hung out as kids. And so something happens and she ends up moving in with him in like the apartment above his house, and she has a baby, and that is the premise of the story. And I'm like on page 90, 35% in, and I'm really enjoying it. I just love Anna Conwell's books. They're so like wholesome and sweet, but there's emotional depth and chemistry, and they are very short as well. They're like 250 pages usually, and I just have such a good time reading them. I love all of her books, so I was so excited to get this, and I'm definitely like, I plan to just sit here and finish this because I love her books, and I'm so excited to continue, and I'm really enjoying it. And also, I'm kind of sad that this is the last book in the series, but I've been so excited for this book, and also I feel like it's a very like cozy rom-com. I think it's gonna be perfect for the fall season, so I'm very excited to like continue it. And also for it to come out and people to read it, especially in the fall, because I feel like the cover and like the vibes are gonna give fall, which I love. So anyways, that's what I'm currently reading, and then after I finish this, I probably will go back to The Grandest Game and finish that, because I just want to like finish it, especially because I borrowed it from the library and I want to finish it before my holds up. So I plan to read it hopefully like maybe later today or tomorrow. I will like finish that because it does only have like 3.5 hours left, which in the grand scheme of things of reading, that's not very long, especially because I usually will like sit for that long and just like read. So, and I think I have like 3 hours left, a little less than 3 hours left of this book, so I feel like I'm just gonna binge it. So anyways, that's the plan, that's the vibes. So really enjoying it, and I will let you know my final thoughts, probably show some clips of me reading it. Okay, I like changed the settings on my camera for a thumbnail, and I don't know if that footage is weird, or maybe that footage looked better than this footage. Anyways, I'm gonna read this now. So that's my update. I finished the books for this video and I wanted to give my final thoughts of them. So first I finished But He's My Roommate by Anna Conwell. Loved it so much, so much. I like vlogged me, I think, reading a good bit of it, and I was just smiling, laughing, giddy the entire time, which is how I feel about all of Anna Conwell's books. And this one was just so good. It might be my favorite in the series. I just had such a good time reading it. I loved the like connection between the characters, the dynamic between the characters. I always love a roommates trope, especially in a closed door book, because a lot of times, obviously, if you're reading a book with spice, the roommate aspects kind of amps up the spice. But with a book that's closed door, like you really have to focus on the like emotional connection and like the banter and the chemistry. And Anna Conwell does that so well, so I really love that. I'm so sad that the series is over, but I loved how she like wrapped it up at the end. It was so sweet. I feel like Anna Conwell's books just have like such good emotional depth, but chemistry, banter. I loved how Maverick was so patient and sweet with Evie, but also like took care of her and her kid. So sweet. I just loved it so much. I had a great time. I always love Anna Conwell's books, and I love being on her art team because I get to read them early. It's such a blast, and I love getting to obviously like tell you my thoughts. I'm hopeful that we'll see some of these characters in future books. I don't really know. Obviously, it's the last book in the series, so we'll see what she does, if she does any side characters from the series, but I love these characters. I love the series. If you're wanting to start reading Anna Conwell's books, you can start with But He's My Grumpy Neighbor. That's the first book in the series, and I love them all. They're all great. I do think this might be my favorite though. And she did change the release date. Like she did a surprise release date because it's supposed to come out Thursday, but it came out today, so you can already download it on Kindle Unlimited or buy it. Whatever you want to do. Rosie. Rosie is very excited about But He's My Roommate. I just need you to know. Anyway, so I loved it so much. I think I gave it like 4.25 stars. I loved it. And I'm very excited because all of these books in the series are being like made into audiobooks. So I'm very excited to like reread them on audio. So loved that. It was so good. And then I went back and finished The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And I gave this 3 stars. I didn't hate it by any means. Obviously, I am trying to get like 3 stars is a good rating. Like I want to get to a point where like a 3-star book I would still definitely recommend. And I would recommend this book. I was just kind of bored reading it, and I thought it was gonna be the Hawthorne brothers POVs, and it definitely was not. So you're obviously meeting new characters. The characters you're following are the ones that are going through The Grandest Game, and I would definitely recommend reading the Inheritance Games series and the Brothers Hawthorne before you read this. Like honestly, this book is for those that read the Inheritance Games. Like I would not recommend reading it just as a standalone because you'll probably be confused. I have read the Inheritance Games and the Brothers Hawthorne, and I was confused because I forgot who some of these characters are. And this is also, I think, a duology. There's a second book coming out, which I will have to read obviously because this book didn't end. Like there's still, you know, a second book, so I will be reading that. But yeah, I didn't absolutely love it, but I gave it 3 stars because I had like a decent good time reading it. Like I finished the book and I was like, you know, that was good. That was a good time. But I was kind of like, I don't know. I also think I love the Natural series more by Jennifer Lynn Barnes and the Inheritance Game, so I'm not super invested. And since it especially wasn't from the POV of the Hawthorne brothers, I was like, kind of bored. And also the setting is kind of like the same place the entire book, which is very boring to me. Like if you're not doing anything, like if you're not leaving or like going in different locations, it's kind of boring. But the end is going to make me read the second one, so I wouldn't say not to read it. I definitely would. If you like the Inheritance Games, the Brothers Hawthorne, definitely read it. And if you are interested in the Inheritance Games, I definitely recommend the initial trilogy, and if you really love it, continue on. But it was kind of a miss for me. So anyways, that is the books that I read in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me read these books, doing all the bookish things. I had a great time. So that is all, and I'll see you very soon for my next video. Bye.